Fighters, I am the marshal of this list. You will obey my command. When I say halt, you will halt. Is that understood? Fighters, lay off. Oh, a good strike from Murdoch to Sir Edward. Point for Murdoch. Huzzah! Fighters, you ready? Lay off. Good. A thrust to the arm from Murdoch to Sir Edward. Second point to Murdoch. Huzzah! Fighters, you ready? Lay off. Nothing. Go! Was that a double? This is not good. Strike from Sir Edward to Murdoch. First point for Sir Edward. Huzzah! Score stands 2-1. Fighters, you ready? Lay off. Anything? White? Black? Lay off?
That's probably really cool.
Oh! Double kill, no points awarded. Fighters, you ready? Lay off. Nothing. Good. Is that solid? Okay. Another cut from Sir Edward to Murdoch. Second point to Sir Edward. Huzzah! Score stands 2-2. Sudden death. Bring out the shorts. Very well. Fighters, you ready? Lay off.
Never mind. That's, is it worth like a person.
Where? Right there, next to the guy that don't.
Good. Okay, it was a flat when it came up. All right, we'll toss it out. Fighters, lay off. Good. Oh, double. They scored simultaneous cuts on each other. Double kill, no points awarded. Score still stands 2-2. Oh.
Yeah, the closer you are, the better shot.
Coming up. Coming up under the seams.
There's in the house. It keeps shrinking in the wash somehow over the years. Right.
So Edward, 2 paces back. Murdoch, 2 paces forward.
It'll be like
Fighters, you ready? Right.
We'll get.
Good. Good cut. Murdoch got a cut on the forearm of Sir Edward. Point and match to Murdoch. Huzzah!
Fencers, we are going to 3 points, and I'm the master of the list. If I call a halt, you will halt. You understand? Fencers, stand you ready and salute, and lay on.
Yeah. What are they fighting?
Where did it strike? Strike to the torso. 1 point for Lord Chris. Huzzah! Where's the Marshal pole? It's all right. Give it to me later. 1 point for Lord Chris. Score stands at 0-1. Fencers, stand you ready? Play on. Nothing. Short. Nothing landed. Thrust to the arm. 1 point for Lady Danny. Huzzah! Score stands at 1-1. Fencers, stand you ready. And fence. Steady thrust to the arm. Gotcha. Okay. Counter thrust succeeded. So that is a 2nd point for Lady Danny. Huzzah! Score stands at 2-1. Fencers, stand you ready. And fence. Fence.
They're both? Oh, yeah.
Ah, looks like a counter thrust. Did it succeed? Okay, caught it. We're going to toss that out. Very close, but not quite. Let's continue. Good. That was a double. Very good. Okay. This is what we call a double. Both fencers struck each other simultaneously. Remember, do not die. So the score still stands at 2-1. Fencers, stand you ready. Play on. Good. Counter thrust to the torso. So that is a 3rd point and match for Lady Danny. Huzzah! Let's hear it for these fencers. We're going to get our remaining fights ready. We're going to move on to something completely different now. All right, gentlemen, I am the master of the list. If I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? We're going to 3 points. Gentlemen, take your positions. Salute and lay on. Good hold. I didn't see if any of the counterattacks landed. However, Sir Brian did get a thrust through into the abitail on Sir Nate. So, point for Sir Brian. Huzzah! Huzzah! Gentlemen, score stands at 0-1. Take your positions. Clearing the bits of armor from the field that fell off of Sir Nate. This does happen in a real fight. The fact is to be part of the strategy is to disable the opponent's armor, so not an inconceivable thing. So, therefore, gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on.
Oh, he's dual wielding. Oh, snap. One-handed. It's like my build and melting ring. Do a dodge roll. Hey, Brian. I'll hold it.
Sir Brian has struck a thrust with his dagger into the neck of Sir Nate. That is a 2nd point for Sir Brian. Huzzah! Huzzah! Score stands at 0-2. Sir Brian needs his helmet open for just a moment. Here, can you get it? All right, thank you. We're going to give them just a moment to breathe while we get ready to continue. The score stands at 0-2, so this fight is probably about halfway over. This is something that's very difficult for us to do out in the heat. It's something that's difficult to appreciate until you've worn armor yourself, just how much this drains the extra energy from your body and traps the heat within. This is something where a good suit of armor should move with you, almost like a second skin. It should not restrict you from being able to do the things that you need to do. However, it will drain your energy faster, make you tired faster. It will trap your heat. He's conceding the fight. Oh, conceding the weapons. We're progressing to daggers. I see. So it's excellent. These fighters have decided to forego the longer weapons and switch to just the daggers. As soon as they're ready. All right, gentlemen. Are we fighting with open face helms, or are we going to close them? What is that? Okay, I was going to say. Thank you. All right. Yeah. For safety reasons, we do have to close the helmets, but these gentlemen would certainly breathe a lot easier if they did not. All right, gentlemen, stand you ready. Score is 0-2. Lay on. Was that good? Oh, the thrust from Sir Brian. It looks like third point and match to Sir Brian. The counterattack is almost there. Let's hear it for these two fighters. Gentlemen, we're going to 3 points, and I am the master of the list. If I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? Gentlemen, take your positions and stand you ready. Lay on. Good. The first thrust, the first strike, it looked like it may not have been right on the plate. It was soft. It was on the thigh, I believe. But the counterattack came around to the shoulder with the poleaxe. So we're counting that as a point for Sir Chris. Huzzah! Score stands at 1-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on.
Yeah, get him!
Go, Aiden! Aiden!
Good. Very solid. Are you okay?
Good dog.
That was it the half? That looked like a hammer to me. I'm going to go with hammer because that looked like a hammer strike to me. Yeah. So we're going to count that as second point for Sir Chris. Huzzah. Score stands at 2-0. Or is it 2-1? Or 2-0, right? 2-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on.
So rotten. He just throws the hammer and goes out the night. He did that. Oh. Do the overhand. No carry.
Strike to the elbow, I believe? Yes. So, very good, solid strike. 1 point for Sir Aiden. Huzzah! Huzzah! 2-1. Gentlemen, stand you ready.
Have fun.
Lay on. I'm not sure what happened there. I saw what looked like possibly a hit to the helmet, but I wasn't sure if it landed properly or not. There was a counterattack, maybe to the hand, but it would have been well late. What say you, gentles? Was the strike to the head good? No. I believe that he believed that it was good at the time, and therefore he stood still and took the second hit, so we're not going to count that as a point. We're tossing that, and we are going to continue. Score is standing at 2-1. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. Strike to the head. But I thought it was the half, so we're going to continue. Good thrust into the armpit. There was a thrust to the armpit with the butt spike of the poleaxe, so we are going to count that as a second point, Sir Aiden. Huzzah! Huzzah! The score stands at 2-2. Gentlemen, it is sudden death. Do you want to switch to daggers, gentlemen, or do you wish to continue with the poleaxe?
Pull legs.
How about both? Daggers for the children. I like that phrase. It's up to you, gentlemen. I think the decision has been made. Score stands at 2-2. This is the final point. Gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on.
Get going!
There was a solid thrust into the armpit over here. I'm going to call a halt. That is a point for Sir Chris. It caught right below the spalder and into the male. That is point and match for Sir Chris. Huzzah! Let's hear it for our fighters.